Oh, you cold?
He peeking from the door.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I'm Reverend Zachariah Jackson. Good evening. I'm Reverend Zachariah Jackson. Today we're in Irvington, New Jersey. You know, if you look on some of my videos on YouTube, you'll find that just in May I was building a fence in Irvington for a young lady that allowed me to plant vegetables. And I must have raised 2,000 tomatoes. So I got good harvests this year in Irvington, New Jersey. I call it a suburb because that's what it is. It's actually a suburban community. And Irvington sits on top of Newark, New Jersey. It's right on top of Newark. And today I'm at a homeless shelter. And who am I talking to?
Hi, I'm Layla Lowery Hargrove, the CEO Director of Gospel Services in Irvington.
And Jose, you've done work for the shelter. You've donated, is that correct?
Yes, I have.
And introduce yourself.
My name is Jose Diaz.
So now, how long has the shelter been in existence?
Well, we have been in operation since 1999. We started here.
Right here?
Right here.
In this building here, the whole building?
The whole building.
Okay,
We initially started as a veterans homeless shelter for men only in 99. And then from then on, we have acquired the Essex County contract for welfare, emergency clients, also East Orange PAC program. We house some of their mental behavior clients. And we've had, Hopper clients from another agency. And so, and also the walk-ins and courtesy stays and just need shelters.
So basically, outside of just being for Irvington, that you're showing in what you're saying that really you're branched out to the different communities, the different towns. Absolutely. So really, this is more like a New Jersey shelter.
Yes. I just received another individual that was sleeping in a porta potty from Bloomfield.
Wow.
He's originally from Patterson, and the cop, the police officer called and said that we have someone, and he's in Bloomfield. I said, just send him over. Homeless is homeless, no matter where you are.
That's the truth. That is the truth. Now, okay, so what's the idea now? Where are you at with this shelter? Are you guys in any kind of bond now that you need some kind of help?
Absolutely. Right now, we were taken over by new landlords. We tried to acquire the building, but we were outbid. So we have landlords right now, and our rent is $12,500 a month. Yes, which is completely more than what we receive at this moment with our contracts. And due to the fact that we are not at full capacity and that we have a very small per diem rate with the county, we don't have the funds for our overhead costs, which is the lights, the water, the rent, simple things such as even tissue. It's basically, pulling from something we don't have.
Okay, have the stores in the community been involved in helping you guys, or have you reached out to the stores yet?
No, I've just been informed that I can do that, so I haven't been networking. I didn't, know how to go about doing that, and I am learning that situation.
Because that's going to be the strength.
Yes,
that's going to be the strength. And the thing is, I know I can feel your independent mind, but in a case like this is a community job. It's about more than you.
Yes.
It's about all of us.
Absolutely.
Because some of us, we really don't have the time to do this right here, or we don't have the skill and the patience.
Right.
Because outside of just being in shelter, you got to take in a lot of the abuse that come in. You understand me? So sometimes maybe you need to do a little exercise after that. I would have an exercise routine to relieve the stress.
We do have a couple of woosah moments, but for the most part, they come in, down. They come in beaten already. So what we do, we don't try to put any more stress on them. We try to make them as comfortable as possible. So you lighten their load, and you give them a hug when needed.
Yes, But I mean that anytime you're working in a situation like this here, and the idea is that because of the kind of work this is, stress still lies. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You think about things. You know what I mean? When you go home, doing your day, this is your work.
This is my life.
This is your life.
Yes.
So you're working with people that have situations going on. And so some of that will weigh in on you. And one thing, I would say this right here to the YouTube, Facebook, and all of the web, and even if some of the news channels would pick it up, that we would hope that we find a way to relieve that, the economic part, because mentally I can't take what you went through. I can't reduce that. Only you would have to. God have to figure out a way to reduce that stress.
Amen.
You understand me? That you
Amen.
see come in. You know?
Amen.
So, Jose, what did last week you brought food up here? Is that correct? What your
Yes, I had made at least 25 peanut butter jelly sandwiches, also 25 of the ham and cheese sandwiches with the pudding, potato chips, and some sodas in it to help the homeless community. And also I went around to get some food donations and whatever money donations I was able to get from the people. I had, came down to the shelter and, donated it to Mrs. Layla.
Yes.
Yes.
What is the shelter's name?
Gospel Services.
Gospel Services.
Yes, our complete name is Gospel Services Benevolent Society.
I would only hope that you would come around to the many churches. The many churches in Irvington, the many churches in Newark, East Orange, Bloomfield, all over this area, this region of New Jersey, maybe even stretch to Jersey City. And just go to the churches and give a testimony of your work that you're doing and that you need an offering. Because we take up offerings for dances, for people that come in from different countries or different churches. We take up offerings for them. And surely this right here is worthwhile. How would a person make a donation?
You can contact Gospel Services at 973-375-8900. That's our main office. You can also contact 201-286-6658. That is my business cell phone. And you can also donate by the mail, which is 175 Munn Avenue, 175 Pastor Vann L. Lowery Sr. Avenue is what our sign reads. And hopefully you can receive it that way.
Jose, what is your vision on helping this work that she's doing?
What I could do is donate my time in helping with food or even coming in here and cooking for the homeless and giving the love that they deserve. And also for those that are hearing this in YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or the news, I ask if you could come from the bottom of your heart and donate to this church anything that you can, provide us to help the church out and to help the homeless out. And it will be real appreciated also.
And it already have a home church named Gospel Services.
Yes, Gospel Services,
So
non-denominational.
everybody in every church in New Jersey should know about your work that you're doing. And I would only hope that on Sundays or even on Wednesdays at Bible studies or whatever, that you would come to the churches and make your work known. Because people need to know what you're doing. And just come by the churches, any church, just walk in, get a line of churches, pull them up online, just go from church to church and ask them, can we help you? And give the testimony of the work that's being done here. And things, and then perhaps they can take up a collection, and then coats, as you guys you just brought today, donation of coats and things like that, food, canned goods and stuff like that. Toys, I guess we do toys.
We do toys, but we give them to another shelter.
Okay.
Or we give them out at church.
Okay.
So the shelter upstairs is for men and women only,
Right.
adults. But downstairs, the pastor does a program where she gives out baskets.
Okay.
And, the toy drive where she gives to kids during Christmas.
Well,
program.
that's good hats, I guess, and stuff like that. I wish I had more of these Russian hats to give out. That is the most classy hat. You know what I mean? Okay, so again, give your telephone number, how they can contact you.
Yes, again, the number is 973-375-8900. You can also mail in at 175 Pastor Vann L. Lowery Sr. Avenue, Irvington, New Jersey, 07111. Attention Gospel Services or Gospel Services Benevolent Society, Inc.
Okay, Jose, you want to say anything before we
Just please be free-hearted and helping others out. Just like if you needed the help, we would be open to help you at any given time also.
And today, none of us are so secure that we can't say that we don't need the help. You never know. You never know. Again, this is tvzion, and I am the American Reverend Zachariah Jackson. God bless you. Good night.
Amen.
Good night. Amen.